say we go talk to the dude. Let him know we got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the part of the mosque would be encompassed by your bubble. I forget what it's called. Barrier, your barrier. And you go look for the guy, because he was coming your way at first, but I guess he's not with you, so he must be in the mosque. So you go look, and you are able to find him. He's in his room, the door's open, but he looks pretty pale and shook, as you walk in.
Well, we got the girdle. And everyone else is not so good.
What was that? What happened?
Something dark. Not too sure. But it wanted this.
Pantomime. I pantomime a bunch of arms at him. Flap him around. Something like that, vaguely.
No. We've always watched over it for so long. I just, they tell stories, and we have certain beliefs, but it's just faith. At a certain point, you don't think of things like that actually happening. At worst, we have a few thieves we have to defend the girdle from, but that's. I can't wrap my head around it. Honestly, what happened to them? The guardians? Are they? Is anyone left?
They fought for their lives, but they're all dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're what's left.
Yep.
He looks very upset, and well, at least their deaths weren't in vain. They did choose this life, and it's what they've been here for. And do you have the girdle? Is it safe, or is it?
It's safe. Their last words were continue, take, protect.
See.
So do you want us to keep it and protect it?
I turn my body away from him a little more. Like I don't want to. I'm not giving him the sword.
Oh yeah. He sees the sword on you, and
It's more of like a subconscious gesture, I guess, because
Yeah.
she's like asking, like, "Do you want this stuff or not?" And I just kind of turn my body a little bit.
He thinks. You can see he's mulling it over for a little bit, and you can only imagine the things going on in his mind. Like, well, if I take it, then I'm going to be responsible for the next time this happens. And if they couldn't handle it, how am I? You can just see this kind of like warring emotions. Like, this is what I should do, but and you can see kind of a conclusion land on his face, and he looks over, kind of his eyes kind of glance over all of you, and lands on Declan and sees the sword. I think it's out of my hands now. I believe you've already chosen to lay down your life for it, for whatever reasons you have, but those reasons seem to be an antithetical to whatever was trying to take it. And I think that is good enough for me. I don't think you're evil.
No, we're gonna try and stop it. That's been our plan since we got here, so we'll try our best. Are you okay? You look a little pale.
No, I'm not okay. I will have to have some time to get my thoughts. I've lost a few friends that I haven't even seen yet. And I don't know how I'm going to explain this when the questions come, and it's by building on fire.
Well, make sure you have some kind of light source on you at all times if this thing does come back, because it seems to be sensitive to light. So just know
Oh.
that.
I will stay by the braziers then. What are your plans with the girdle? As far as the
On-
rumors go, I know they need it as part of the
Ritual?
part of the ritual to resurrect that. Anyways, if you have it and you're not resurrecting them, then I suppose that they won't be able to, but they'll want it. So I ask, what's your plans? What are you going to do with it?
Take it as far away from here as we can.
He just kind of chuckles a little bit, and he's just like, where are you from?
Nunya.
I have never
the kingdom of Nunya.
I have never been there, but I
Capital
would bet
business.
it's
It's a beautiful place. You should go.
It borders the county of D's.
Something must be
Really,
lost in
I'm not
translation
saying
here.
that you would be better not to go, honestly.
My point is that
For these dangers.
No, I'll say a small town in Louisiana.
and you came here, and that's the world is small. You can not run from the world. So
Yeah, but I can go a little faster than they can, and hopefully we're one step ahead.
A race around the world then. Okay.
Yeah.
Any suggestions on how I should handle this?
Well,
Handle.
I guess it depends on how
don't know.
truthful you want to be about the situation.
Oh yes, I don't know what's waiting for me in the basement, so that's why I ask.
Well, I think could simply tell them that their heroes have performed their duties honorably and passed on, or let them know that there was a attack against your faith, and everyone needs to circle up the wagons and take care of each other. Huh?
I'm talking about the police.
Well, they probably won't believe you if we tell them exactly what we told you we saw, but
Exactly.
you can say someone came in and tried to steal from you. Which it did.
All right. Hopefully, that is believable, whatever state the Guardians are in.
They
Thank
are.
you.
Well,
physically-
they might be on fire, actually. Did we throw fire down there? So they might be gone. Honestly.
Minor details.
So,
maybe don't go look.
don't
Yeah.
go down there.
Yeah,
We'll go take another look.
we will. We will.
So, Zach, I apologize with my distraction on getting situated. We had basically been waiting for it to fall down, but this was us going to talk to the guy first. Yes, that was our current situation.
That's what you guys had wanted to do before we ended last session, and I reminded Michelle that she can bring the barrier down at any time.
Yeah.
You were just waiting until the morning for the light to hope that
Right.
would help in any whatever comes next.
I just want to make sure I hadn't missed a time jump.
No time jumps.
So, as far as we know, the barrier is still up and holding him in,
Mhm.
and we're waiting on the light to release it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we will. we've done what we can. Hopefully, in our travels and trials, we'll keep this from spreading further and causing more chaos.
No,
Death.
this is grim and unfortunate, but it is much, much better that the lives of those who have already willingly given them up were lost, and not the lives of countless, which would have undoubtedly happened if they if they finished what they want to do here. So
I tend
yes,
to agree.
flee.
What time? How long do we have? The morning.
In the notes, it looked like you had 7 hours, so you got to wait 7 hours until I think like near on 6-7 hours before it was going to be light outside, because it was late, like 11 p.m. I think when you guys
Yep.
started. So
Yeah, that sounds right.
Pretty
Yeah.
quick battle.
so you'll be getting like the crack of dawn when it goes down.
Well, I think we would probably, I presume, we're not going for first crack of light. We'll make sure it's nice and bright out.
Well, what I'm saying is it's going to run out in the crack of dawn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't wait because it's 11. Does that make sense?
Oh, I thought, okay.
6
been-
a.m. ish.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
light. It's light. You know what I mean? Like,
just-
it's not.
It'll be light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured it would be like just after dawn or
Yeah.
right at dawn, depending. Yeah.
Yeah. The sun is in the sky, but low.
Yeah. The sun will work, hopefully, and do its job.
Damn it, sun! Why aren't
Don't
you
fail me
brighter?
now.
Don't fail me now.
You've burnt me all these years.
So many sunburns with my pasty skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
He sullenly, walks back in his room. We got a lot to think about. You guys make your way out of the mosque and 60, 70-ish yards as far as you can, maybe in a little alley to kind of wait. Or you can go back down there and see what's happening with the good old hunting horror. Yeah. Oh, something I will say. This is the same day. For what it's worth, Iris, you only have 1 sand left in the day. Same with Declan. And Abigail has 2 out of 4 left. You're good, Vincent. But just so you know, if anybody gets any sand, you're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. For a little bit. So.
Why am I so low on my daily Sam?
I believe it was the hunting horror stuff when he came through. Not violence. Yeah. Because it was a 1d10, so.
mhm.
Okay.
So we will not be doing anything but sitting in
Yeah.
the alley.
Well, I mean, and you guys kind of didn't like sleep either the day before, if I remember right.
True.
So this is a whole night.
We're
I think
very loopy.
you're gonna be exhausted at this point, for sure. Can someone remind me if they remember what the heck you sent Mahmoud to do? I couldn't
Meet
remember.
back at the hotel.
Just meet back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
That makes sense. That makes sense.
because we didn't want him to be there for that.
I feel like there was something we asked, but I have no idea what. So
I couldn't remember either. Because you had already sent him to go find the Dutchman, and he did that, and you kind of did that, and then stayed up and did this. So. No, you sent him to. Well, this might have been another thing too. You might have sent him to the library to get stuff, but I think you already did that too. Anyways, that's fine. We'll just have him go back to.
yeah, I felt like there was something, but I truly at this point have no idea what it was.
He got translation dictionaries for the scrolls.
So,
Prepared weapons, headed to the mosque. That doesn't say what he did.
yeah. Okay, he's gonna meet you back at the hotel. That's what his plan is. Are you doing anything while you wait? What's the plan for the morning?
What is the plan?
Eat some
I mean,
food to regenerate sanity.
For what it's worth, we are we still having this conversation before time expires? Yeah.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I assume you are because you got
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that we were being smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we started talking about this before, right? But I'll try to do that in character. We just need to decide, right? Is there further action we can or should take here, or is it time to hightail it out? We know that there's an active presence here. I'm sure they're going to cause havoc, but perhaps without this, they will be unable. I mean, as far as we understand from like the lore, this is a required item to do their plan.
Yep. And a ritual with the items.
So, I mean,
Get on a boat and get out.
do we? So the girdle was required to bring back the witch lady.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Do we have any idea what they were doing beyond that?
Nope.
I didn't think we did. I just want to make sure.
Yep.
We know there was something else, something like that's a local problem in the immediate. We know there was something that they were doing more internationally, but we know next to nothing about it.
And you haven't hit any connections to that here yet either. You know, like people may have been involved, like what's his name, the big bad here. Faraz, no, Faraz, no, not Faraz.
Farouk.
Farouk.
Ibn.
Oh my gosh, what is his name? Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, the big guy, the guy that was writing the slips, you know, getting stuff sent. The dealer,
Clive?
whatever.
Clive? Dr. Clive?
No, you haven't seen him or met him.
Yeah.
Gavin?
Local counterpart to ritualistic sacrifice, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Why can't I think of his name? Oh well.
I was gonna grab the book and then I remembered
Omar Al Shakti. I literally have it in front of me. I just kept reading over it. Yeah. Yeah, the wealthy plantation owner guy that
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Farouk was the bad guy in Legion.
Yes, that's when he said that I was like, oh no. That's real bad.
Here we go.
Yeah. That was I love that show. That was so good.
Yeah, third season kind of sucked. They went too artsy, in my opinion.
They did,
like,
but
even though it's anyways, continue.
So I mean, lingering here with this is a risk. So I think, we need to figure out, is there anything else that we need to do before we get the hell out of here? And when we do, are we gonna fucking, ship this thing to the Titanic and hope that they never get it back? Or are we taking it with us?
Take it with us.
I vote for not leaving it, yeah.
Oh, again, I didn't mean leaving it. I meant attached to weights, place in bottom of sea.
I think
that's how it always gets found. The bad guys they'll always look there.
You're not wrong.
And this haunting horror could probably go snatch that up.
Well, that's a very valid reason not to do it. Other than hand wavy, they get it back. It just means we have an even bigger target on our back if we're carrying it.
Yes, we do.
We live
which is-
for danger.
But we
That's par for the course at this point. Well, so again, that brings us to, I don't know. We need to do something with your cats.
yeah, the scroll that what's his
Wait.
name stole. We
What
need to
was-
see what Mahmoud found out, or
Yeah, they want whatever the Dutchman had, right?
yep,
Is that our understanding?
the Black Rites of Levicaref.
And that was the document we pilfered.
Yes. And then we were going to translate with those dictionaries or whatever translation.
So, do we need to give that to the cats on the way out?
Sure.
I mean, I have to assume at this point that, again, we are in maybe not imminent danger, but like they know who done it.
The cat's out of the bag.
We got the thing. We've been, they were on our asses already.
When you
For-
got
for-
here.
Yeah, from the moment we got here. So like, if I would love to go sit down and translate those, well, we don't have the dictionary, so hey, can he translate it? While we
Him
wait.
The old man.
I have to go look at the thing. Hang on. Let me
It
see what
basically says the high priest of the cat goddess Bast. It discusses the worship of Bast in great detail.
Yeah, but you don't
I
know
mean-
that.
Oh. Never mind. We don't know this.
Yeah, God.
I was like, well, it's right here, so we don't really need to.
Right here, clear as purple crayon.
Oh god.
No, but I'm reading it right now. You don't understand.
Like literally right in front of me. Why are you so stupid? It's right here. It's in my browser. Declan pulls out his iPhone Pro 17 Max.
No.
Yes. Translate Egyptian hieroglyphics, please. Thanks.
And then Vincent shoots him in the head because he assumes it's some kind of artifact from the fucking netherworld and Declan's been corrupted.
Right off the jump.
Yeah. So no, he probably won't be able to. It's Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's not in.
Oh, that's right. He's
Yeah.
Egyptian, but he's Islamic mosque. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be useful on the Arabic front, but
Yeah. Not them hieroglyphs. It's been quite a minute since then.
yeah. Sorry. Location works, but the personnel does not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get, catnapped as we're trying to escape from the fucking Black Pharaohs. So,
Yeah. I remember you've been having dreams to bring it back. And then the cats were following you, and you told them that you were working on it.
Yeah.
are there any cats around?
Hold on, before we keep going. This is my fault, so I'm sorry, but can we meta game for a minute
Mm-hmm.
and help me understand like why I understand everything that's been said. I don't understand necessarily metagame wise the hesitance for having the artifacts with us as we go to, because Cairo's this is our second location we've been to. Well, no, third or fourth because of
yeah.
yeah. So, but we still have several more to go.
Mhm.
Like Cairo's not our final port of call, and I think maybe just from me probably not paying attention, I'm kind of lost to the danger. I legitimately don't understand the danger we're in other than just reading text. So if we can just if someone can help me with that, then I'll probably be okay.
At a more meta level, I think Vincent is just assuming that this is something they need, and therefore they will be coming for us.
Okay, sweet.
Right?
All right.
I doubt it's.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know that this is, part of or required or whatever for the larger thing they're doing, but it's at least in the same vein. And these guys are all interconnected thus far, right? Like the cult over there and the cult over here and the cult there. It's all fucking Nyarlathotep bros just trying to cause death and chaos for them.
I'm going to ask Mike, because are you talking about the girdle or are you talking about the scrolls?
The girdle specifically.
Okay. Then what Chad said. Okay.
It's and that's a fine. I felt like I was missing a lot deeper of an answer. That's fine. That's an acceptable in-universe answer.
Yeah.
He's just assuming that we have one. Like, obviously, we're not going to leave it here, right? They need it. They want it. They sent their fucking demon dragon thing after it. They're going to keep coming after us in some way, even if it's just to, however the fuck they were alerted to the fact that we were coming, right? So, like, the last guys, someone somehow, somewhere told them we were coming. I would assume these guys would tell those guys, like, hey, when those guys show up, they got the thing. And then you can give back to me and I'll, do you a favor or whatever the fuck. Right? Like, I don't know. Pure conjecture and cynicism and fear.
Yeah, that's not even meta. Like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, I just like to give him the straight, like, that's the line of thought.
It's vibe checks.
Yeah. And I'm sure he would much more eloquently put that in this time of waiting and talking. When, Declan was like, fucking hell, let's just do the thing.
What does Declan want to do with it? If he doesn't understand taking it, or maybe he does now, but if Declan was by himself,
I didn't. I would take it. My not understanding, and so I think the character answer is really easy. Even though Mike didn't understand, Declan would never leave it because he's a very one-track mind, very stupid. Like, this has to come with us. I'm not gonna die. I can't die. I'm the main character. Just very one-track.
Yep.
But, yeah, it just like. I think I'm on board, and I think I understand now. It's just like I said, I thought there was a deeper. I thought I'd missed a very important, and I probably still have, but I thought I'd missed a very important plot point.
I don't think you have. I think this is a moment of, like, fuck them, like, sticking it to the man. Like, they're already after us. We know they want it. We know what they want it for. We don't want them to have it. We're going to take it. You're already looking for us. Fuck you. I mean,
again, to be clear, Vincent was 100% not trying to leave anything here other than the scrolls with the cats. The girdle was going with us. It was just whether or not we were going to try to, like, take a detour to the, fucking Bermuda Triangle to throw it in a, pit of despair or some shit along the way. Right? Like,
do we
yes,
know
I know it's the wrong part of the world, but you get the idea.
Do we know why they want to resurrect Queen Nitocris? Will she do something?
Probably in the world.
No.
It's classic, horrible, awful ruler, very bad lady, want to resurrect very bad lady for very bad things.
Well, and didn't we? Does Chad know, or does Vincent know that there seemed to be a direct line between what she was doing and Nyarlathotep shenanigans?
They were like tangential evils, and they cross. I think like Nyarlathotep crossed paths with her in the very long past and created this evil person.
Clearly, it was, to me at least, to Chad at least, it was implied that, like, whether she was, worshiping him or trying to use his power or whatever, like,
I think that's very
she's
apparent.
in that club of chaos and death and evil, sacrifice, power.
So while probably, and while maybe not part of this overall plan that you're still trying to uncover, it definitely was something that was linked to Nyarlathotep, like you were saying. So at the very least,
Right. Like that's like she's bad in and of itself, but her connection to him is a big. That's only going to make things worse for us at best.
What does
Where was our?
Good.
I was gonna ask. So we chose between Cairo and like Djibouti or something.
Djibouti. No,
Right.
there was
Mm.
Cairo, Kenya, Nairobi
Kenya.
in Kenya, and then there was I think Australia and China were all linked, and with a light bit of coaxing, but it really doesn't matter. I was like, well, you have to go down that way anyways. Do you want to stop at these places that are on the way? You don't have to. You can go to wherever you want to. But I think the most gut feeling was you guys wanted to go to China last time. But this was kind of on the way already.
I think that was Vincent's question was, should we just skip all of the expedition and go to China, since we know that's where, like, whatever.
I was just trying to get in my head where we're going next, because I
think at this point,
totally
it's a valid question. I think at this point is, are we doing the same thing, right? Are we following the expedition, or do we want to try to skip ahead?
There's no. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we do necessarily.
I was gonna say there's no skipping ahead, but like technically, what you said makes sense. Yeah.
Jump ahead in the timeline of, like, they went to these places.
And the reason you wanted to go to China was because Jack Brady, you had evidence that you thought that Jack Brady was still alive in China or seen in China. I believe that was the hard link, and you're like, well, shit.
So he was the one known, allegedly living member of the expedition.
Of the expedition, yeah.
So that's why Vincent had asked the question of, like, well, if that's where the living guy is, like, that could change at any moment.
True. And now maybe that hits home more than it did.
I mean, I think the realities of you know of a century ago are, again, simply that we sort of have to go to these places anyways. It's just, are we now at a point where, if we don't have anything real specific, do we do anything other than a quick, like, 1 day stopover kind of stop?
No, let's go to China, baby.
I do think at some point, whether it was as a group or individually, that Zach informed me that essentially there were large chapters of the story that would be jumping.
That's fine, but now telling me right now is perfect, because I have not prepped anything. So you decide a place, and I will prep that next. So that's absolutely fine. There is no wrong answer here, and honestly, there's not very many good opportunities in games that are pre-written that you have the option to truly go and pick your actual place, and you can truly pick where you want to go. Will it affect everything? Absolutely, but that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm. What was the other option while we were on our way to China?
Nairobi and Australia.
Okay.
I don't really see how either of those are on the way to China.
Following their route.
Yeah. Sorry, it was a joke. Never mind.
I mean, it is, as far as, like, unless we're
going the other way around the world.
The route would at least partially, go down.
I was gonna say, how are we getting there from here?
You got to take a
Suez
boat.
Canal.
Yeah.
The Suez Canal will take us to the other side of Africa.
Yeah.
Which is just on the other side of Egypt from Cairo. And then can go around India to China. Like, that's, as far as I know, that's the most efficient route.
Yeah.
Available at this time. And in that same vein, once you go through the Suez Canal, Kenya and Mombasa and whatever are over there.
It's right down below. I mean, you literally look at the world map here on our maps, and you can see their route. And it's interesting, you kind of have to go south after you get out of the canal to hit up Kenya, Nairobi, Mombasa area.
Right.
And then you would, depending on your boat, you could go straight across the Indian Ocean to India, or to China.
I mean, it's a big, there's a whole Indonesia,
Yeah.
Polynesia area to get through.
Yeah.
So like it's not short, but yeah, I mean, once you get through the canal, you go down that side of at the time Arabia.
Where's Nairobi?
Right here.
Nairobi.
Can you see my mouse? Yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
There you go.
So that's really close to us.
I mean, in a way, yeah, it's definitely the closest option. But I mean, you're in a boat either way, heading somewhere. So honestly, stick true to what you feel you guys think you should do. There is no wrong answer. None of these choices are going to make you, like, quote unquote lose, right? So don't be worried about that. It's all based on the actions you take. I said none of these choices you make, like on where you go, is going to like straight up make you like lose. You know what I mean? So don't be worried about like winning the game. It just truly does your choices you make along the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So the problem, of course, really being that Mombasa's the port. Mombasa, short detour. Nairobi is halfway across the country.
Yep.
Which isn't tiny. Not huge, but isn't tiny, I don't believe. I don't know. Let's see. I got a map.
It's, the map. Oh, you're using paper.
Sorry, I'm looking at the scale specifically.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's about 300. Yeah, okay. 250 miles, give or take, from Mombasa to Nairobi.
Yeah.
A
day
not
train.
Not that long in car, but not quick. But like that's where they were supposedly killed, right? Was Nairobi?
Yep, that's the whole deal. Elias went down there to go, check it out. It's like, what's the real deal here? Following their path. The Carlisle massacre.
And I mean, short of stumbling into things, we don't have any. That's our only lead.
No, you have there was a shipping label or something like that was linking a guy there.
I mean, there was the guy that he interviewed. I know that. There was like local,
give me 1 second,
whatever the fuck guy. Departs Egypt.
Are we talking about Kenya?
Yeah.
They're taking ship to East. That's right. They left Egypt after the dig to go to East Africa for a well-earned rest, aka something Nyarlathotep adjacent, encouraged or spooked or something them to go there, presumably. Mr. Pinhew debunked the clues that they had figured out King Solomon's wealth. Roger Carlisle, unavailable for comment.
And
there's a large 6-foot statue of the bloody tongue.
You have links to the exporter Aja Singh made shipments back and forth for the Juju House to America.
Okay.
Yeah. You also, I think, have an inkling. If I remember correctly, Carlisle's sister had made mention that they met that lady, Carlisle, kind of got in cahoots with. She didn't have her name, but she, called her basically just a black woman while they were over there, and she kind of joined their
that
stuff.
Negro that he fancied.
Yeah. and she kind of started not running the show, but they all kind of the priestess is what they called her.
Clearly
she kind of joined them
under her
there.
sway, seemingly.
Yeah, it was one of those situations.
Sure.
Give or take, you know. I'll be right. 1 second.
8 sets of notes from Elias with respect to Nairobi. Ah. Okay, so we have the name of a contact in Nairobi that Jackson Elias talked to.
Mm.
He is the one that said he had seen Jack Brady alive in Hong Kong less than 2 years before Jackson Elias
Died.
Less than 2 years before Elias was in Kenya, and long after the Kenyan court declared that Brady and the rest of the expedition were dead. Brady was friendly, though guarded and taciturn. Nelson didn't press the conversation. The report only strengthened Elias's belief that the principal members of the expedition might still live. There's the interview with the lieutenant, who was the leader of the men who found the supposed remains of the expedition. And he said that the bodies were remarkably undecayed for the length of time in which they lay in the open. The victims had been torn apart systematically.
Okay, I'm gonna step in for a second here. I think these are very good things that we have to go through, but maybe we finish our little bit of what we have left in Kenya, and finish this discussion maybe at the end of the session.
Sorry, I just
yeah.
this was
Totally, but I don't want you to bring it all up now, and then we'll lose it, and then we'll have to bring it up again.
This would inform
yeah.
whether we need to go into Kenya.
Right. Yeah.
Assuming we are making a stop in Mombasa, do we want to go into Kenya to try to talk to the people that found the supposed bodies of the expedition, the contact that saw Jack Brady alive? I don't think you were back when I was reading that bit about the guy. The big thing about Elias's notes in Nairobi, one of the sets was the interview with the guy Nelson. That is the one that claimed he saw Jack Brady in Hong Kong.
Interesting.
That guy was in Nairobi. So if we want to talk to that guy, that he's in Nairobi. 250 miles.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Call it.
Heads.
It's tails. We're not gonna talk to him.
There you go.
Hey.
And if that's the only thing you feel like's pulling you that way, then yeah, it's not making a very good case, is it?
It's I think the real question is, are we more interested in finding these contacts of Jackson's and then finding the expedition members? Or are we truly trying to suss out all these cells of the cult? Because presumably, going on the assumption that they became cult adjacent, that's probably, there's a tribe or a cult or a clan or a whatever in Nairobi that killed the non-believers and sent the expedition off, for reasons to do Nyarlathotep.
I think you've already answered your question on that. because from what I've heard, there's no want or feel the need to go and try to kill Omar or Shakti. You know he's the ringleader here.
I mean, I don't
So,
know that there's no. I think all of us would love to kill him, but like we already saw
Yeah.
what Captain Cult Leader.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
England
why
did.
pose the question? I mean, obviously that's not what you're doing. You're not going to take
Well,
down each one of these cells.
I guess that's
Yeah.
that is my question. Is like, do we want to continue? Like we skipped on one.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about skipping out on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the path we want to take? I think that's sort of what that's the question I'm trying to convey.
I'll toss another thing out to you to think. There was big talks between these peoples about the Great Plan. So you know that it's not an individualized thing. It's something they're all maybe, I don't know if working towards, maybe they don't all have equal parts, but let's just say they're all aware of. And you don't really...
I mean, they all seem to be involved in it in some way.
Yep.
So, like, I guess that's part of the question, right? Is like, if we decided to, what can we do?
Mm-hmm.
And do we think that it's a worthwhile endeavor? Like, obviously they're all evil fucking cultists and they need to die, but...
And I'm gonna ask this. No, this is the right thing to ask, because who could answer that question better of what the hell are they doing? Someone that you're going to have to go fight a bunch of people and possibly kill to get the information, or someone that may have even been involved that is in hiding, you know what I mean? Like, like, as far as like ease of access to information, to me, like looking from the outside, that sounds like the golden goose. No, I don't know if it is, but that sounds like an easier path.
I guess that's why Vincent's asking, is he's worried that we're going to chase these people down and they're just going to be yet another group of cultists.
Yes, yeah.
And we've just ran our way across the world and left angry cultists behind that are all aware of who the hell we are.
Yeah. And they're going to get you eventually. You know what I mean? Like, you hit enough hornet's nest, you're going to get stung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very...
I mean, that's there's nothing to do about that, though.
No.
Like, that ship sailed.
Well,
like,
that's the life we live.
I mean, I guess that's Vincent's point, is like, should we make some kind of stand, even if it's a stand of like, last time we don't necessarily know whether or not we killed that guy. We fucked him up.
You don't know. Yeah.
He's probably disfigured and mad at minimum. But like, we have no idea if he's dead. Like, we could try to put a hit on that guy. We know he has a shit ton of like followers. We could attempt something, right? That is an option. Is like, if we cut the head off the snake and then skip town, it's dangerous. But is that something we feel a need or desire, or is that a thing we even want to entertain?
I mean, there's been several times already we've actively avoided taking risks. It doesn't make sense for me now for us to go back and be like, let's just target and kill people. Like, we've had chances to kill, and we've purposely avoided like like, we've avoided like well, I mean,
I guess
like,
I guess that's his question, right? Is like, we are kicking hornets' nests. We're likely to get stung. Is it time to make a stand before we run? Or do we want to keep running and hope we can stay ahead? Like, that's what I'm asking. I'm not saying one is
I say keep running, because making a stand. So making a stand, in my opinion, like, or Declan's opinion, would have only worked if we did it from the beginning. Like, there's too much momentum, in my opinion. In Declan's, there's right now, like let's say there's 13 people we have to kill. Numbers don't matter. Let's say there's 13 people now. We make a stand and we kill like 2 of them. Like there's still 11 left, right? We've let it go. I think we've let it go too long and build up too much momentum. I think that as we go, like I guess I'm confused the point we're belaboring, but also we can kill people as we go. Like
Well,
not make a purposeful stand and like set a
Yeah.
trap and like go after someone here, but just as we keep going, be
I
more
guess-
risky now. Like change our risk profile.
I guess my point would simply be I think Vincent's point is that right now we know they're after us. We know they really want something we have. Attempting to set a trap, not to kill them all. There's too many of them. But perhaps we could successfully set a trap, kill the leader, and leave in the chaos of that. And maybe the next town is going to be slightly less aware of what's going on with us, right? Like if these guys are
They're
a
waiting for us.
typical culty thing where there's like this charismatic leader that knows what's going on, at best case scenario, he's going to have a lieutenant that's going to take some time to settle matters and get in charge of things before being able to focus on us. I guess I don't even know that, as Vincent says it, he thinks it's a good idea.
Yeah.
He's just asking.
I'm gonna roll for your intelligence level is way too good for that, Vincent, to understand that as being like a good option. You know that Omar Shakti is not going to come get anything. You know what I mean? Like he literally summoned a hunting whore to go get that. What trap are you going to set that's gonna get him without you going to him?
I mean,
I
Like,
love
you
how you
know-
keep saying.
yeah.
It sounds like you keep saying a whore, and I just
Whore.
imagine this slutty woman with like
This
heels,
slutty
like just coming
whore.
after us. She has 19 arms.
I'm gonna get ya.
She's got 18 kinds of syphilis, one for each arm.
Oh, on the arm. Oh no.
Arm syphilis. No, I mean, so sorry. That I think what I will propose, because I love this. Declan loves this idea.
Okay.
I think that Zach gave us that information because Vincent's super smart meta-wise. That's great. We move, but I love the idea of as we keep going. So I guess to China, wherever our next destination is, let's because I think Declan at this point knows he's gonna die. Internally, he knows we're all gonna die. He just doesn't want to say that and be mean. So he's just like internalizing it for himself. So like, let's bump the risk up a bit and start fucking murking people as
maybe
we
that's
go.
something you notice in this conversation is like Vincent is accepting his inevitable end, and just hoping that maybe we're going to do more damage along the way.
Let's do it. Like, so let's. I think that's a middle ground.
Zach makes a very good point. Like, I have no idea how we would pull this off. I guess that's his question to Declan, is less of, it's not, is it a good idea? It's, is it feasible to like assassinate this dude and get out of town?
Now we got a different plan. Yeah,
Right. I guess that's really probably what he's getting at. In my inability to
So
communicate.
like,
that.
there's, I would say, setting a trap and waiting for someone to come to us that's not here. Agreed. Not going to happen.
Yep.
If there's someone already here, then that goes along with what I'm saying. Let's kill the guy and leave. But I want to be clear. I want to be very clear what like my idea is very, very like go. Very like they're like we can make a little bit of a plan, I guess, but we kill the dude and then get the fuck out. We don't stay, we don't go look for something else, we leave.
And Declan, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I'm kind of envisioning your momentum idea is that like literally you are going as fast as you guys can in a way, theoretically, to punch through till you find like the root of what it is, and then you can do whatever, like make a stand, but like you're punching through with whatever momentum you have to get to this inevitable whatever conclusion. That's
kind of what I'm envisioning. Yeah. I think it still aligns with what Vincent's wanting. It's kind of like a shock and awe thing.
Yeah.
It's like we have to keep them on their back foot, so like we have to kill. So it's basically like you get one shot. You try to kill the person. If it fails, you still leave. You don't take a second chance. You still leave. Hopefully you don't die. If you do kill the person, great. You fucking leave and go to the next one. And you try to get them on the... you try to put them and keep them on the back foot so that maybe they do become more reckless, and maybe down the, like, to your point now, the meta thing not meta, Vincent's just smart. The thing you gave us about we're not going to be able to draw person ABC out. They're not fucking stupid. They're not going to come out. But if we make enough chaos and we keep pushing forward, organizations change how they react, and you either piss someone off or you make them scared or both, and then maybe we do get what we want, or maybe we find something better, as in a better target. Maybe like
you figure out the goal.
Right. So
well, to make a callback to something that Michelle didn't necessarily experience, right? Is the attitude we talked in Delta Green of like the inevitable, right? We're delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Right? And so like if we can cut the head off this particular snake, right? If nothing else, hopefully they're set back in their plans.
I feel like we kind of did that last time, the last place we were at.
I mean, hopefully we did, right?
You literally, this plan is literally pulling an Edward Gavigan, is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's what we did.
But I think hasn't been any talk, and if it's time to shut up about this, we can move on. But I don't think there's been any talk about, well, sure, you know where Omar al-Shakti is because you've been here and gathered information. You do not have any of that for any other location. So the idea of just going in and like nuking one person, going Nova on one target, you don't have that without spending a little time in each place, which kind of shakes up the plan a little bit. As far as like, just go get them.
Well, and maybe that's the reason that Vincent is saying, should we do it now?
Yeah.
Right? Like if we made a strike and took out Mr. Shakti, is that we've cut that out of the snake and we are just hauling ass
to wherever
across the world.
If we can't kill a haunting horror, like are we expected to go face to face with Omar?
Oh, I mean, to be clear, I would take a fight with Omar over a hunting horror every day of the week. He's just, in the end, he's a guy. He's probably got some magic and some Siembas and some whatever the fuck. And he's obviously got a shitload of henchmen, right? But like, I'd rather fight the mob boss, cult leader, than the literal manifestation of fear and horror and whatever the fuck.
We also don't have to fight him. Like, this doesn't need to be a fair fight. Well, we can.
That was going to be my next question is, do we have any idea of some sort of 1920s adjacent something to pull out of our ass here, right? Like, can we get our hands on some
vision juice,
TNT?
Go in there and with some vision.
Just remember,
so that idea is the best. That'd be the funniest thing, is to ninja inject him to the point of insanity. That would be awesome.
That's playing the long game. That's like you inject him every night when he's sleeping or some shit. Like,
yeah. Just remember, this is the guy / group that has been murking people by summoning entities to destroy them that even speak bad about them for the past I don't know, 10, 15 years.
In the interest of me, I just want to kill something or not. Let's say we're gonna kill him. I've already we're making the decision. He's gonna die. So let's we're thinking about how to kill him. We can't to the points we've all made. And I'm saying this no more meta. I'm saying this in we know the guy has a team of cultists that will die for him. Or not a team, a group of cultists. It doesn't matter how many, more than us. We know he can summon something, right? We know he has extracurricular powers and activities. So it kind of, like I was saying a minute ago, I think it completely precludes or eliminates, whatever word you want to use, an actual fight. I think if we show up and actually fight him, we just all die on the spot. So how do we get creative? What do we do to either... I think a victory here is obviously number one victory royale Fortnite is we kill the guy. but we can still claim a victory, I think, if we strike him in a way that maybe kills some of the members that he has and scares him and like makes him make a mistake. So that's still a victory, even if he doesn't die. Like even if we just like literally be a textbook definition of a terrorist to this guy, then that's still a win. And I think that opens up things we can do.
Oh, I mean, look, we're talking about 4 dudes and dudettes versus 10s, 20s, dozens.
Kind of like how we dressed up the last cult meeting. We dressed up as them, took a
Oh, I
secret.
mean,
100%.
yeah, that very
So,
much was an in the moment situation. But yeah, like
try that again, you know.
I'm just gonna
I-
remind
so
you
I-
guys, you already have the key to like the fuck him over thing. Like you already have going to ruin his plans by taking this girdle.
Can we destroy the girdle?
Why not? Why not try?
I mean, I was gonna ask that question eventually.
I
Like,
didn't think
I
about that.
just want to kill.
Physically,
I just
what
want
is
to kill
it again?
somebody.
I couldn't hear. What happened? Was it?
physically looking at the object,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are we dealing? Like, is it literally just like some leather and some?
No, you
buckles?
see a narrow band of intricately linked gold chain that appears to be a big, like, I don't know how to say it, cabochon cut ruby, and it's like a star, a 6-pointed star on the surface there. You can see it on the handouts under Artifacts Egypt. Yeah, it's a fancy looking, like, you know, like a little belly golden belt thing. You know, it's like not hold up your pants, but show off your belly belt.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
cabochon is literally just a shaped and polished gemstone.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Not a faceted one like you would on a ring where you cut angles into it, but just shaped into some shape.
Well, the ruby is particularly unusual as it displays an asterism, meaning that it has a 6-pointed star on its surface.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Very starry.
Guys, we spend the next week polishing up a fake ruby. We get some pyrite, cheap ass bullshit gold. I don't know, maybe we melt some of her shit down.
Hey.
And make a fake. And we leave it here. Then we're gone. And then in like a year, when they pull their shit off and it doesn't work, boom, we win.
So why don't we try and destroy the girdle? Love it. I would really like if we try to like set a trap. Just as either. So I would say honestly, the only things we could maybe try are to hire locals to try and kill him, because I don't care if the locals die. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't. So hire locals to try and kill him, or some kind of explosive. Explosives are gonna be hard. Because like we could do like a rudimentary fuse with like TNT, but that's really it. And like the control we would have over it would be super shitty. We'd have to know where he's gonna be. We'd have to be able to get in there to plan it, which at that point we're surrounded anyways. So that'd be like I think like the only way an assassination attempt would realistically work. I guess two ways.
The idea of an explosive, but outside of like well thrown grenades.
No, yeah, I was gonna say it would have to be one person sneaking in and planning it as a disguise, like Iris was saying, or it would have to be like a JFK assassination shot kind of deal, where he's in the open and one of us take a shot.
My ask is like, what do we have any idea what it would take to try to get a hold of like a 1903 fucking bolt action rifle? Like
I have an infield. We have a gun that can shoot long range. We have that already. It's just finding it. Go ahead, Zach.
Was long range enough to be?
I mean, for the 20s, it's as good. Go ahead, Zach.
We need to get out of this current situation that we're in first.
Yes.
I'm going to reiterate. You're literally standing. There's a hunting whore pinned against the wall in the basement. We need to get.
He's clearly going to dissipate in the morning light.
We need to get out of.
We're going to walk away
Literally.
like fucking heroes busting ass away from an explosion, not looking at that shit.
I think we need to resolve this. Then you can get Mahmoud and plan. Sleep,
I
plan,
attempt to seduce the hunting horror.
Yeah,
I rouge him up. first. Let me roll for an advantage.
So
roll.
we're in the back of a room. The horror is pinned against the wall
You guys are
in the room.
You guys are
To be clear,
upstairs, outside, 60 yards
when the time
away.
expired was to be at the barrier,
Yep. You guys are at the
ready
barrier.
to run.
Let's
That was
just
my plan.
leave. Like that's how we get out of this. Let's just leave. We
Right.
run.
Right.
That,
So
that's how we get out of the
can't leave
situation.
until
Let's
she lets
resolve
the
that.
barrier-
say that again, Chad.
We can't leave until she lets the barrier down.
Right.
Right.
Or
Let the bear.
fire.
Let's just go. Let's
So-
let's just ready
Don't
break.
wait on the.
So we
don't
can
wait
say
on the
we can
sun.
say it's morning. There's
Okay.
there's a little
It's
bit.
Okay,
very
let's just hand let's
barrier as best as we understand.
well,
So,
let's
yeah,
hand
my
wave
plan
it.
was
Wait
to-
till
My plan was to stay in the light and run.
In the basement, right? It's
It's in the
Pinned in
the
the
basement of that tiny little bunker.
So Iris let you know. As I said before, it's early in the morning, so the sun is up. It's bright. It's like sunny, but it's not like bright. It's early in the morning.
Okay, sorry. We knew this was coming.
Yeah.
There are rooftops nearby.
Oh yeah. There's many.
How well can we like hardcore parkour our way across the roofs?
You guys are exhausted. Everything is going to be at disadvantage.
yeah.
I couldn't.
How
make it.
easily can we like I'm used to like shanty towns where like roofs are fucking like connected and shit. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I don't think Iris and Abigail would be able to do that. I'm not trying to be like
Iris
funny
is
or
barely
stupid.
standing
But
right now.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would be able to after.
No,
All right.
I'd trip or fall or.
Look, I understand we're tired, but like it's one night, not like
Mm-mm.
days.
2 nights.
If I think Declan's my
Well-
grandma, I think I'm done.
Staying up one night. Staying up.
What-
Um,
so we just
We make our way.
Let's just-
We
yeah.
get to the biggest, brightest, openest street, and are planning to just fucking book it.
Okay.
Unless somebody's got a better idea. That's all I got.
to
Nope,
the
let's go.
hotel.
Iris.
And we ensure that it's east west as much as possible.
Okay. Iris, you're like, all right, the barrier's coming down. Like, I feel it happening. And you're like, okay, I'm going to let it go. And like, everybody gets ready, push up against the barrier, and everyone move
Do we need
8,
to like support her? Is it that bad?
7. No, she just can't jump. Okay. She just can't like jump on roofs, right? Like that's a whole different thing. Yeah, so you're as far as you can go, and the barrier drops down. You can kind of feel this like disconnecting. This whole time you've been having to fight against this entity pressing against your magical awareness, and it finally drops away, and you kind of fall forward, and you all just start running. And you take a peek behind you, and you can see, and you probably hear the shrieking, just unnatural noise kind of spiraling out of the smoking house that you guys left behind as the shadow. And you can't even tell what's happening because like this entity comes out, but there's just so much smoke going with it, and you can't tell if like that smoke is part of the building or if it's generating the smoke or turning into smoke or what's happening. And you can see it careening straight for you, Iris, as fast as it possibly can. It got over the buildings, and you can see it's coming and coming and coming as fast as it possibly can. Roll me a luck check.
God.
Shit.
I believe in you.
She should
Can do it.
a 7.
Yes.
If
A
I didn't
7.
get any
Let's
luck,
fucking
I use
go.
it now.
This entity is coming straight for you. Everybody is running as fast as you can, and Iris, I'm going to say you're in the back, and you just keep, because you're the Tyrus, and you keep kind of looking over your shoulder. I don't know if you mention it to everybody else, but maybe they pick up on it as well. And you can feel this like imminent happening. Like this is happening. It is going to get to me. It is, but we don't have a choice. I can't cast anything else. We have to keep going. And right as it's getting towards you, it just smoke just kind of like pushes through everybody, and the dust in the street kicks up, and you just get these putrid otherworldly smell that wafts over everyone, and the
These
scream,
people don't know what ozone is, but they just experienced it.
yeah, and the scream of something so unnatural that you never place it in your life, and you feel for a second that this entity didn't die, it just left. It had to leave, and what was left in its wake was just what was left of it in the material plane as it wafted over you.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Pretty
So the
creepy.
sun technically didn't do anything.
The sun did everything.
So I was gonna say the sun did it all.
It just wasn't
Okay.
a pump enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the sun literally dissipated it. Like,
Yeah.
But
And I just got lucky that it didn't get to me in time.
yeah, you just one more roll, one more hour on that die, and we would have been all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Okay.
You guys fucking tired. Run all the way back to the hotel. See Mahmoud sleeping on the couch, probably waking up. Actually, there's plenty of room service.
There's like 3 shrimp
Yep.
cocktail cups around him.
Absolutely, several tails all over his belly. You know, you guys get to the hotel immediately, probably knock out, or what is the plan? Okay, now we are at the planning phase of like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? We're fucking dead tired. We need to get some kind of sleep, or we need to get out of here. Like if we're staying, we need to get sleep. If we're leaving, we need to get out, kind of deal.
Well, so now's the question.
Now's the question. Yeah, but you see why I wanted to resolve that, because that could have, depending on how Iris rolled.
Depending on how Iris rolled, she might
Yeah.
be rolling a
She
different
might-
character,
right.
but a
Might
different
be
opinion
gone.
Yeah.
into this conversation as she got lifted up into the air and then it dissipated.
Yep.
I know I will pass out, so
Vincent isn't even necessarily advocating for this. He just wants to know from like military guy perspective, like, is this even is this a suicide mission? Or is this a strike and then we can just fucking hit the road? Right? Like, get the hell out of Dodge. And I don't know. Like, you got a sniper rifle-esque situation. But,
Would-
I don't think he's going to be spending a lot of his time wandering the parapets of his
Would
palatial
Mahmoud-
residence.
would Mahmoud know where this guy is? Do we know where
You have a general
Omar
idea
is?
where his plantation
Okay.
properties are. Yeah.
Yeah, we've already looked up the public deeds, so we know that he's over there. Again, all for the terror strike idea if we can pull it off. But we need to have like that, getaway car and getaway boat ready and raring to go.
Yeah, so we can the like I said, there's only 2 options. We can just leave. We spent a lot of time discussing wanting to kill, so this is the only chance to do
This
it.
is it.
So
This is the-
I mean,
Oh yeah. And hopefully, right, like fuck up the network.
let's just try. I mean, I think
Zach, you said we know where the plantation is,
Hmm.
at least roughly. Like, how far into the fucking boonies is this thing?
Let me see.
Because that's going to be a detriment the further out it is, I would think. Like, the closer he is to the city, the more opportunity we would have to, like, set this ambush. If he's out in the middle of 12 other farms, then...
we could also just kill some of his support staff and just scare him and then leave. Like
that's where
his support
explosives.
Yeah, his
And-
support staff aren't gonna go. He's not gonna care about them and keep them as safe as he keeps himself. It's doubtful they even be protected like he is. They could live in the city where we are. So if we can spend half a day or a day and get a little bit of information, I would almost revise, and we could even split up. Like literally, just I'll go to one of their houses and just kill them in front of their family, kind of deal. Like we just kill these people, and then like
He's at least down one supporter because we ensured that the fucking
To jail.
fuck you police beat the shit out of our previous
Yeah.
tour guide.
Yeah.
right.
He was DOA, right?
Why don't we do that instead? Why don't we pivot a little bit and just come up with an idea and like maybe that's where Mahmoud can help us find out where these people live, and just try and like I'm talking like a lieutenant kind of deal, like just whoever, a couple of names, and then
Well-
we kill them and then we leave. Just like it still goes with the terror strike kind of deal. If because I don't know if he's
And destroy the girdle.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's yeah, for sure. That's still gonna happen. I think that happens regardless, even if we decide to just leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just to recap what I'm saying, because we spent a lot of time talking about we want to kill people.
No, I hear
I'm saying
you.
that
I hear you.
Okay. Okay.
But you have a so I'm sorry. I'm getting what you just said. You have one of those people. Remember, Warren Bessart was one of the intermediary dealers that dealt with his people, right?
Okay.
So you have one of those people that you could go talk to. You also know that anybody who tells you anything is going to die. Like, no one's going to tell you anything because they all die. Like, he literally kills everyone that tells anything. They end up dying. So you know it's going to be very hard to go find anybody connected to him. Does that make sense?
No, it does,
Yeah.
and I think so. Metagame for a minute,
Yeah.
because I feel like Declan's probably the meanest, but just in all like jokes aside, if the only way we can't have a conscience and morals, and I know that sometimes like we can't have that with our characters and still do this. So I'm okay with doing this, but it's going to be like Zach's saying, people know that if they talk to us, they die, right? So we'll probably have to torture people to get information, and then maybe we get information and maybe we don't. So we can go down this path, maybe. Maybe it all fails too. Maybe they're like, I'm not going to tell you anything no matter what you do. But I'm kind of like, I'm agreeing with you. We're not just going to get free information. So as long as we're okay meta-wise, and I don't mean it like it has to be gruesome. I'm just saying like I don't want to do this and then like we find someone and start getting information and then we grow a conscience and decide we don't want to do it.
Hey, while Declan's like, a beautiful minding this situation, I'm talking. I wake up Mahmoud. I'm like, hey Mahmoud, how would you like to stay with us and help us out as we leave Egypt? You wanna get out of here?
Oh yes, I'm part of the team.
You are part of the team. All right, listen, short round. You're my boy. I got you.
You, my father.
I got you. I specifically say.
Wow. My stars.
Father.
Listen, I just don't want to leave you here where Omar al-Shakti's fuck-ups are going to come find you when we leave town.
Thank you, father.
I did not say that.
At least he's not calling him daddy.
I was about to say he prefers.
Why did you have to give it that idea?
You're Mahmoud's daddy.
No!
So yeah,
Alright,
so as long as we're all in agreement, we can say that I can go or someone can come with me. I go talk to this guy. What Bashar? Basart. Sorry,
Bessart.
Warren
Yeah.
G.
Warren-
Bessart.
You go try and we'll start since he's a contact we know. Start and talk with him. Like you're saying, he's probably not gonna tell us shit because he knows that Omar will just kill him if he tries to give us any information. So I don't know. Have to go to him and torture him and get information, or find someone else to get information from. Again, my idea is purely focused on the chaos angle that we were saying. Try and find people as close to Omar that we can, kill them, and then we leave. We're out of Cairo regardless.
To
Success
our
or fail.
understanding, Warren G. Bessart is just sort of a broker that works with them. Yes.
Yeah.
So we will give him the option to tell us things and leave town. Alternatively, he can, either be dead and or disfigured.
We're dismembered.
Pretty much.
Also an option.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much the idea.
No, dismembered is what he'll be if Shakti gets a hold of him. We'll just.
Let's see, we could make it look like a Shakti did.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Warren Bessart was from the a literal OG Carlisle Papers America #1. Like he's literally
Wow.
the.
That's why I couldn't
Well,
find.
let's go see Rough Riders #1 and talk to Warren G.
And I just want to do like a reality check here. There's a lot of talk of like killing and all that kind of stuff. Like you haven't taken this approach this entire time because we all know that like getting in combat equals dead, right? So like doing this is likely to get someone or all someone's killed. You don't know anything about the powers or of what Omar al-Shakti is limited to. You know what he has thrown at people at whims. You don't know what it would take to even hurt someone like that. Does he even care about the people around him? It may be easy for him to just get other followers. Like that is all like, well, let me finish for a second.
Followers are not a free item.
Well, let me finish. That's all tangential to what you do know is that they had a plan and you have a way to fuck it up already.
Break the girl.
Anything beyond that is just like, oh, well, maybe that hurts him. You are hurt. You already have the hurt him thing.
I asked Mahmoud to take me and find the big. Actually, never mind. I just asked Mahmoud that I tell Mahmoud, I got a shrimp cocktail. If you go get me a big ass sledgehammer, I hand him a $5 bill, knowing it's probably going in his pocket and he's gonna go steal one. But I don't give a shit. I just want a sledgehammer.
Okay. He runs off. I can do this, Father. Thank you. And he runs off.
Not your dad.
And comes back way too quickly to have a sledgehammer.
Right on the ruby.
Right on the ruby. Try to smash it down. It just, you look and it's not cracked. It's got a little scuff and you kind of wipe it off. It doesn't look like it did any like physical damage to it with the sledgehammer.
Great.
I hand it to Declan,
Mm-hmm.
and I pull it out hot on the edges of the girdle. Let him whack the fuck out of it for as long as it takes for you to either say stop or you did it.
What are you using, Declan?
Yeah, I guess I'll try a couple of swings at the sledgehammer, but if it's not doing anything, then I mean I can't shoot it because we're in a room.
Yeah, so you
Hold it.
I love that idea.
Slamming it with the sledgehammer, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the sword, like Harry Potter it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you say that out loud, I'll let you take a swing at it.
I hold the sword point.
You want me to have a sword?
I'm putting the sword point on the ruby so that they can hit the pommel.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And try to.
Okay.
Sure,
Abigail?
swing.
Yeah.
Somebody swing.
Who's doing it?
Abigail. Abigail's gonna try first.
Oh, I thought so.
He said he was giving it to you.
Oh, the sledgehammer?
I'm holding the sword.
Yeah, because he's holding the sword on top of the rupee, and I'm just gonna take the sledgehammer and hit the top.
Oh,
of the
okay,
sword.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I said I'm holding it sword point on the thing, pommel up.
So, hitting to try to pierce it.
Perfect. Yeah, so you take the sledgehammer and bam, hit the pommel and it slices right through the girdle. And the gem just kind of fades into this like sand.
Harry Potter. Sorry.
Good shit.
Sorry. We've gone on for a while. I should have let him go and just wear his axe out with the sledgehammer.
I was gonna have him find like some kind of awl or a chisel to whack.
I need something from you.
All right.
You feel this weakness kind of come over you as you slam into it. As it breaks, you feel like it saps something away from you, and you lose 10 POW.
You lost your mojo.
No.
But it is destroyed as far as you can tell. It lowers your MP and stuff to roll against like spell casting and stuff like that.
Wow.
That
Hmm.
metal wise, is that like a permanent POW destruction?
We'll have to see.
Shit.
That's a lot.
I forgot that POW was a one of the 6 stats.
It's one of your main stats, yeah. Like, you know, you probably. I'm not gonna say like you see age lines or anything, but like you
To be
feel.
clear, did it happen to me or the striker?
It happened to Abigail.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Totally
to make
not
sure.
happening.
To be fair, yours was already pretty low, so.
Yeah. I mean, guys, Abigail's literally hanging on by a thread right now. So
I mean, legit.
Hey,
Like,
there's at least 3
actually-
threads in there.
Honestly,
Okay? 3 whole
me
threads.
losing the POW makes sense.
Yeah.
Just from a sanity perspective, it makes so much sense.
yeah,
She's already walking
It
that
makes so much.
that
I'm
sword's
teetering,
edge.
yeah.
And now I'm just deflated.
We got one with no MP, one with almost no POW, and these 2 dumbasses over here like, we did it!
What'd you say,
We
Abigail?
broke the thing!
What'd you say, Abigail?
I'm deflated.
Slumped to the floor.
Yeah. I'll probably, honestly, with that, I'd probably just like fall to my knees and just holding the sledgehammer on the floor. I can't move.
I'll take it from
Oh,
her
you
and,
got
and
this!
help
It's
her.
been a long night. It's okay.
Help her up. Like, well, you did it.
I need to go lay down.
She's saying that. I'm already headed towards the phone to, like, find a fucking boat.
Okay, Abigail, Iris, you probably went to bed too. You said you were going to go to bed.
Oh yeah, I
so
was already out.
Abigail and Iris try to go to get some sleep. You're calling up a boat.
I'm
where-
gonna try to arrange transportation to get the fuck down the Suez Canal.
Fair.
Okay, so maybe not even an end goal, but we gotta get out of here at least.
First
Yeah.
step is
Out
get
the
through
thing.
the Suez Canal, and if I have to stop in Mombasa and then go across, so be it.
Sure. Okay, where do you want to go? Like, as far as right now, like, does it matter? Just something that can pick you up tonight or in the morning?
Yeah, whatever is
yeah.
literally the fastest way to get through the Suez Canal.
Got you. Okay. Roll me a luck check. Oh no, y'all. He has the worst luck of everyone with a 59. Luck
Mine was
check.
a 50.
You can go in a few hours, couple hours. It will take you out of the Suez Canal. And fail, you have to wait until tonight.
We'll go
All right.
sleep.
So what am I at?
59.
59.
59.
Let's. I got the 56.
56. There we go. All right. Yeah. So within a couple hours, you are able to find a boat that will at least get you through the Suez Canal in a couple hours. We can figure out the details on that later if you let me know where you guys want to go. I know a boat. I know a boat trip to Mombasa, because that's like the next thing I had just looked at, was a dice roll of like 14 days or something like that. So
Super fast.
4 to 14, something like that. So yeah, depending on
4
It's not-
plus a 1d10.
yeah.
That's fine with me.
So it is 10:47. Things I need from you all are you getting on that boat and leaving? Are you doing another plan? Are you going to try to take back what the cats have asked for? And if no to most of those, where are you going? Like, what is your goal? Because I literally have to prep that. So,
I'm still on team at like, if literally nothing else, have Iris talk to the cats to just like offer the
Mhm.
fucking scroll.
I was gonna leave the scroll outside where I talked to them last
mm,
on our way out,
okay.
but I
Okay.
wasn't gonna tell anybody.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. You can still keep it that way. That's fine. They'll
But if we
figure it
want to
out
do
later.
something else with the
I think you
scroll,
should talk to the fucking cats because like
Yeah.
they may be like, "Thanks, bitch, you got our blessing."
well, they
Right.
might come to me in my sleep too. Who
Most
knows?
likely. Yeah.
Good.
Also possible.
Um,
Look, they came. They talked to you in your sleep. They followed you in your real life.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do or anything special I want to do. I'm down to leave. The one thing I do want to say
Yes.
quickly, like the comments you made about the death in combat, 100% agree on. I guess that was kind of my point of, if we're gonna take that approach, it has
Yeah.
to be all in. Like,
Mhm.
we have to do it, and I'm fine doing it. Like, I was ready. I was gonna go knock some kneecaps in, pull fingernails off, and kill people. I just wanted to make and I'm fine that we reverse course completely. I just didn't want to get into a situation where like we did it and then we also tried to be the good guys,
Yeah,
because
you
that's
can't-
not a good guy move.
You can't half-ass it.
That's a complete like evil man move, and I'm fine with that. I just wanted to be cool, like everybody
There's a
is cool with it.
difference in holding no bars against the baddies and full on bad guy, right? Like,
Sure.
that's Vince's point. At this point, like, we got assholes trying to kill us. If we can like strike back surgically, then like great. I think he's hoping to kick this can of his inevitable end down the road. Right? Like, he's not looking to die at the moment. But he's hoping that by talking to you about these plans and destroying the things and getting out of town, that we can just cause some chaos so that our next step isn't as fraught.
Word.
Okay, so that leaves me
and
confused. So we're taking care of the cat. So you're gonna try to give the stuff to the cat. We'll see. What
And then we're
happens
gonna
with
leave. Like, we're not killing
that.
people.
Okay, we're not talking to Warren Bassar. We're not gonna collect.
No.
Go collect money. Okay. We're
No.
gonna.
that Zach guy talked me out of talking to Warren Bassar because he was like,
That's
"Fuck
fine."
that."
Well, I wanted to remind you, because other than Mike here, we all play Pathfinder on Mondays, which is a game of combat where you go and you fight the things, and that's what you do. This is not that. This is an investigative game. If you fight in combat, someone's going to die eventually, or all of you. So, like, yeah.
No, it's a valid and good reminder.
Yeah.
Because
And we're doing
Like-
it for Elias too. Like, we're trying to, I guess, avenge him as well.
Yeah.
So there is that side of it. But
I totally appreciate like the ideas and like that's what you want to do. That's fine, and that's what we would do. But just want to remind you of the consequences, the inevitability of something like
it was
that.
purely ideally it was a very, I won't say half-assed attempt, but like a very cautious assassination attempt, followed by an already pre-planned
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
Is what Vincent was planning, right? Like, just a fuck you on our way out the door.
Okay. So with that, I think I've got all my questions answered. Next time we play, next session, we'll pick up with you guys going to take care of little bit you have here, get on the boat, and we'll do our, think about the books you want to read. You'll do your training, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gain all your stuff. I do need to know where you guys want to go.
So I was going to say, I guess that's the real question, is what makes sense in universe? Like, if we are planning to go to China, to Hong Kong, like, surely there's some ports of call that we sort of have to hit along the way, because like that's got to be at least a month by the time we sail around India and through the niches and get over to the east ass end of China, where I believe Hong Kong is.
Shanghai?
No, you can go straight from Port Said to Hong Kong.
Okay. Where's Port Said?
That's
Oh,
where you
Port
guys remember
Said.
you guys had to take a train out of
Yeah, we had to take the
Cairo
train
to
from
Port
Said to
Said.
Cairo.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right. I remember that now.
It's said.
I had pulled Said. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
however you say
That's my boss's name.
SAID.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, I had pulled up the Suez Canal link. Yeah, I'm right. It's on the almost eastern end.
Yeah, but I'm
My
literally
point being that we've got to go all the way around India.
sure. I'm telling you from the book. It literally says you can take one from Port Said to
Okay.
there. So
Well, I don't know that it's a bad idea to stop in Mombasa for like a day, but it probably would at least add a few days to our transit. So I guess that's the, do we want to?
I vote we go to China.
I'm not voting for the other. I'm just asking. Does anybody care to like make that pit stop? Or would you guys rather let's just go and see what happens?
I think we just go.
All right.
China.
China. I'm on the China team too. So it's China
Alright.
it up.
Let's go.
I feel like we should stop in Mombasa, if not Nairobi, but like I don't have a good reason beyond like it feels like what I should do.
Yeah. No,
Well, just because like if it feels like there's a clue we're supposed to uncover there, right? Like I feel like we have completely missed some plot thread.
Do we
Well,
even know where to start?
you
But-
you can't catch them all, man. Unfortunately.
I mean, I guess that's what like
And
my gut knows that we have, but realistically at this point,
Don't
again,
Follow
aside
it.
from just popping up in Mombasa and like lucking into it.
and
Yeah.
and I don't know if this will make Chad's heart feel better or worse, but you're leaving Egypt with 0 official handouts.
Mm.
So like you've already made that
makes my heart
decision.
feel even worse.
Yeah,
I
so
was
you-
going to ask you how many
yeah.
I should turn over as we left.
So just which is not, it's not a bad thing. You just
Is it?
you're just doing what you do. You know, you got to the goal to stop them from doing what you learned they were doing. You didn't need whatever I have for you for that. Will other things help? Who knows? But
It's fine.
Will you like? How confident does Vincent feel? Like we destroyed this girdle. Like, do they just need another fucking, ruby?
no.
Or was there
They
some
very
mystical power to this
specifically
one?
needed these 3 artifacts. The girdle, the headdress, and like something else. I can't remember what it was at the time.
Mhm.
To resurrect, and a ritual, and the mummy to resurrect this thing. It is impossible for them to do that now. You have destroyed the artifact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he at least feels some satisfaction.
You have destroyed. Yeah, it is destroyed. Okay. I am very excited with this choice. This is a good choice. Let's do some sand, I guess, is what we do. Unless someone does something crazy when next session, let's get some sand doled out. Who would like to be my roller tonight?
Me.
All right, I would like you to roll, and someone keep tally. Someone do math for me. Okay, roll me 1d4. please, for one thing.
3.
Okay.
Sorry, it's in the chat. Yep.
Oh, perfect. Also, 1d4.
Two.
I'll tell you what this one is. Delaying Nitocris resurrection ritual by stealing at least one of the artifacts. Did that.
Yay.
Foiling the resurrection
Hey,
ritual.
he said delay.
Well, hang
Wait a
on.
minute.
Let me finish. There's also foiling the resurrection ritual by destroying an artifact during the ceremony, plus 1d6. So go ahead and roll that 1d6, please.
Six.
Oh,
Hell yeah. And there's actually a distinction to if you do it immediately or wait till later. You get less if you wait till later. It's interesting.
whoa.
That's weird.
Which doesn't make any
Weird.
sense to me meta-wise, but whatever.
Yeah. No,
Um,
why would it be that way?
It likes decisive people.
I guess.
Maybe I
and-
wanted to wear it.
Decisively decided to fuck it up.
And I think... I think I'm going to count the hunting horror as a defeat, even though you didn't kill it. I think that qualifies as a defeat.
I would agree.
So
This is-
that you get a big whopping 1d10.
We
From-
won that
Oh.
battle.
Yeah, you won
We
that
win a
battle.
war,
Yeah,
but we won that battle.
8.
this is good.
Ooh, nice.
And the last one, 1d6 sand for being cool. That's just like the base.
3.
There we go. So what do we got?
5, 11, 19, 22.
Wow.
That's like a bajillion sand for her.
That like doubles my sand.
So
Let's go.
I'm gonna add the sand now, but this will be after your boat trip. Is that okay? Or I'll type it in right. I'll type it in for now just in case something crazy happens.
Surely, once we get on the boat.
Right.
My sand is literally 23. It really does almost double.
No, it really does. It
I knew
really
it would
does.
be close.
This literally, like this, we're gonna have to come up with some narrative, Abigail, as to what you're doing on this trip and why you feel so much
Ocean
better.
spray.
Yeah.
She's got like 2 weeks worth of sailing minimum.
Maybe we do some energy healing and
Yeah. I was gonna say I'll work with Iris. You know, like
sessions.
I'm sure she's got some crazy shenaniganry.
Okay.
She busts up some needles. She's like, I've heard of this acupuncture thing.
Or vision
Yeah.
juice.
Let's try it on a moving boat.
Right. I did it. That's the first time I did
Better.
it. Okay. Really,
Nice.
really cool. I feel good. I know it sounds uneasy and it feels uneasy after what I just told you about leaving Egypt, but you literally heard all the sand stuff you're getting back. So like, you've done the right thing meta-wise. Okay.
Well, we did one of 3 right things, apparently.
Cool. I feel really good about this. I will start prepping China. Think about what you want to do on a boat for. Oh, let's do that. Roll me a d6.
5.
Now roll me 5 d4.
11.
Oh, that's fucking fast. That's like way fucking fast. 11 days. So that's how long it's gonna take you.
Let's fucking go. We're turbo speeding,
That could
baby.
have been
Yeah,
so
we out.
long. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost half
Yeah.
of the max.
Okay. There you go. 11 days. Once we
What was the 5 then?
How many do you
how many dice?
How many D4s?
Yeah. How many dice?
Got it.
Okay.
Shit. So this could have been
20 days.
no, like 4? Like what's the
Oh, the
minimum?
minimum.
Well, I
It'd be
kind of
5
just
days minimum, I guess.
I
if
kind
you-
of just hedged it there and like, well, let's surely you
Okay.
won't get that, right? Like,
Yeah.
at a certain point,
Yeah.
reality's got to come in.
Yeah.
Well, I was curious.
Well, 11 days, though, is pretty good.
That's really good. Yeah. Okay.
Seems pretty great.
Hell yeah. Good shit, boys and girls.
Yeah, good shit. That's good. I think we went from a very rocky to like now we've got a solid direction going.
We got a direction.
Direction.
We don't have a plan, but we got
Direction.
a direction.
And I will try to obviously when I prep, I'll try to dredge out what we have found out about China, because obviously that was a while back, and we'll figure out what we can dredge up. All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Good job,
Cool.
everybody.
See y'all next time.
Yeah,
How many
good job.
people are you gonna spontaneously combust on this boat ride?
Maybe 2 or 3. We'll see.
Okay.
74.
74.
That seems reasonable.
Everyone.
One last time. It was a much shorter trip.
Everyone that can operate the boat except for you all.
You're gonna combust that many people. I rolled 65
Oh,
D100
no.
people.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
3,572.
It's like the population. Dang it.
Fabulous. That's as
All
many
right.
people as fit on the boat.
That's what
That's
happens
it.
because we skipped Mombasa. All of Mombasa is dead.
Mombasa
Yeah.
explodes. Oh.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
On
Good
day
night.
10, the telegram says Mombasa destroyed.
Destroyed.
Alright.
Good night, y'all.
Night, man.
Hopefully you get some sleep. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
And thanks, as always, to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table.